Someone very close to you has been wearing a mask this entire time, and today that mask is finally coming off. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange sense that something isn't quite right with this person who means so much to you? Those little moments when their smile didn't match their eyes, when their words felt rehearsed, when you caught a glimpse of something different underneath there. Careful performance. The universe has been trying to show you the truth for weeks, maybe even months. Those uncomfortable dreams where this person appeared different than usual. The sudden gut feelings that made you question things you thought you knew for certain. The way your energy feels drained after spending time with them, even during supposedly happy moments. You've been dismissing these signs, telling yourself you're being paranoid or overthinking things. But your intuition has been working overtime to protect you from a painful reality that's been hiding in plain sight. Today, everything becomes clear. The careful mask they've been wearing is about to slip completely, revealing a face you never expected to see. This isn't about small disappointments or normal relationship challenges. This is about discovering that someone you trusted completely has been playing a role, and their true nature is nothing like what they've shown you. The timing of you receiving this message isn't random. You're ready to see the truth now. This special person in your life has been living a carefully calculated lie. Every interaction, every sweet gesture, every moment of apparent vulnerability has been part of a performance designed to get something specific from you. They've been studying you like a project, learning exactly what you need to hear and how. You need to be treated to give them what they want. Behind their loving facade, they view you completely differently than you imagine. When you're not around, they talk about you in ways that would shock you. They share your private moments, your fears, your secrets with others as entertainment or strategic information. The person who claims to cherish you actually sees you as a means to an end. Their real feelings about you range from indifference to actual contempt. They've been collecting information about your finances, your weaknesses, your family dynamics, and your emotional triggers. Every fight you've had, every time you've forgiven them, every boundary you've relaxed has been noted and filed away for future use. This isn't just about hurt feelings or disappointment. This is about someone who has been systematically manipulating your reality to serve their purposes. They've been preparing for something, whether it's a major financial gain, social advancement, emotional control, or their exit strategy. The emotional, financial, and sometimes even physical investment you've made in this relationship has been based on a complete fabrication. Right now, they're planning their next move, and it will leave you devastated if you don't recognize what's happening. First, pay attention to how they behave when they think you're not watching. Notice how their entire demeanor changes when they interact with waiters, store clerks, or anyone they consider beneath their notice. The person who's sweet and patient with you becomes dismissive, rude, or demanding with others. This is their real personality showing through. Watch their face when you share good news about your life. Do you see genuine happiness, or do you catch a flash of something else, irritation, envy, or calculation? They've mastered the art of saying congratulations while their eyes tell a different story. They remember every slight against them in perfect detail, but somehow forget your birthday, your important presentations, or your family emergencies. Their phone habits reveal everything. They step away to take certain calls, angle their screen away from you, or become unusually protective of their device. You've never met their college friends, their work colleagues, or certain family members. When you ask about these people, they change the subject or give vague, inconsistent answers. Notice how they react when they don't get their way. The mask slips for just a moment, revealing a flash of cold anger or calculating manipulation before they catch themselves and return to their sweet persona. They have an excuse for everything. Why they can't help when you need them. why they can't commit to plans, why they need more time, money, or understanding from you. They make you question your own memory and perceptions constantly. You remember things one way, but they insist it happened differently, making you doubt your own experiences. This isn't forgetfulness. It's deliberate gaslighting designed to keep you confused and dependent on their version of reality. The truth about their motivations is more calculated than you ever imagined. If this is about money, they've been carefully assessing your financial situation, your assets, your earning potential, and your generosity patterns. They know exactly how much you're worth and have been positioning themselves to access or control those resources. If it's about social status, you represent a stepping stone to a better social circle, professional opportunities, or public image enhancement. They need you to maintain their reputation or gain access to people and places they couldn't reach alone. You're their ticket to a lifestyle or social position they desire. For some, it's about power and control. They feed off your dependence, your confusion, your constant need for their approval. The more you doubt yourself and rely on them for emotional stability, the more powerful they feel. Your diminished self. Confidence is actually their goal. They may be using you as emotional cover for other relationships or activities they want to hide. You provide them with respectability, alibis, or emotional support while they pursue their real interests elsewhere. Sometimes you're the safe, stable option while they chase excitement with others, whatever their specific goal. They've been working toward it methodically. They have a timeline, and something is causing that timeline to accelerate now. Maybe external pressure, maybe an opportunity, maybe they're simply growing tired of maintaining the act. They've been preparing for their endgame while keeping you completely unaware. The most chilling part is how they justify this to themselves. In their mind, you deserve this treatment because you were naive enough to believe their performance. They see your genuine love and trust as weaknesses to be exploited rather than gifts to be treasured. Your first priority is protecting yourself without alerting them to your awareness. Direct confrontation before you're prepared could trigger aggressive or desperate behavior that makes your situation worse. Start by quietly securing your important documents, passwords, and financial information. Change passwords they might know and remove their access to your accounts if they have it. Begin documenting their behavior patterns without being obvious about it. Screenshot conversations. Keep a private journal of incidents and save any evidence of their true nature. This documentation protects you if they later try to rewrite history or claim you're imagining things. Create emotional distance gradually. Start saying no to some requests, become less available for their scheduled demands, and stop sharing as much detailed information about your life. When they ask why you seem different, blame stress at work or family issues, anything that doesn't point to your growing awareness of their deception. Build or rebuild your support network immediately. Reconnect with friends or family members you may have distanced yourself from because this person discouraged those relationships. Share your concerns with people who knew you before this relationship began. They often can see changes in you that you can't see yourself. Trust your intuition completely from now on. Every uncomfortable feeling, every moment of doubt, every instinct that something is wrong should be taken seriously. They've trained you to dismiss your own perceptions, but your inner warning system has been trying to protect you all along. Prepare for their likely responses when they sense you pulling away. They may bomb you with excessive affection and promises to change. They might play victim, claiming you're being unfair or misunderstanding them. They could become angry or threatening. Sometimes they'll recruit mutual friends or family members to convince you that you're overreacting. Don't negotiate. Explain yourself extensively or try to make them understand your position. People who manipulate others are expert at turning your explanations into ammunition against you. Keep your responses brief, polite, and non-specific. The hardest part of this revelation is grieving someone who never actually existed. The person you fell in love with, trusted, and built dreams with was a carefully constructed character. Your feelings were real and valid, but they were directed toward a fiction. This creates a unique type of loss that's difficult for others to understand. Allow yourself to feel angry about the time, energy, and emotional investment that was stolen from you through deception. Your trust was violated in the most intimate way possible. Someone studied you specifically to manipulate you, and that's a profound betrayal that deserves to be acknowledged and processed. Recognize that your capacity for genuine love and trust isn't a weakness. It's actually your greatest strength. The fact that you loved authentically while they performed shows the difference in your character. You have nothing to be ashamed of. For believing someone's carefully crafted lies, this experience has taught you things about human nature that will protect you for the rest of your life. You now understand manipulation tactics that you couldn't recognize before. Your intuition has been strengthened through this trial by fire. You've learned the difference between genuine connection and skilled performance. Forgive yourself for missing the signs earlier. Skilled manipulators spend years perfecting their craft. They specifically target people with good hearts because those are the people worth deceiving. Your goodness attracted their attention, not your naivety. This painful revelation is actually clearing space in your life for genuine relationships to enter. You've been investing all your emotional energy in someone who couldn't appreciate or reciprocate it. Once you're free from this false connection, you'll be amazed at how much emotional availability you have for people who can actually love you back. The hypervigilance you feel right now will settle into healthy discernment. You'll never again ignore red flags or dismiss your instincts about people. This doesn't mean you'll become closed off or cynical. It means you'll become selective about who earns access to your heart and life. Future relationships will be built on a foundation of truth rather than performance. You'll recognize authentic emotion because you now understand what fake emotion looks like. You'll appreciate genuine compatibility because you've experienced the exhaustion of trying to make an incompatible relationship work through sheer willpower. The strength you're developing through this experience will serve you in every area of life. Recognizing and surviving sophisticated emotional manipulation builds confidence that can't be shaken by normal life challenges. You're becoming emotionally bulletproof in the best possible way. This experience is redirecting you toward your true path. Sometimes we have to lose what we thought we wanted to discover what we actually need. The universe removed this person from your life to protect you from years of continued deception and to guide you toward your genuine destiny. Watch for the synchronicities and opportunities that appear once you're no longer distracted by managing a false relationship. Your real life has been waiting for you to become available for it. You are not a victim of this situation. You are someone who loved genuinely and courageously. The fact that your love was directed towards someone unworthy doesn't diminish its value or your character. Your willingness to trust and invest emotionally is exactly what will create beautiful relationships with people who deserve those gifts. This experience says everything about their character and nothing about your worthiness of love. People who manipulate others do so because they're incapable of earning genuine affection through authentic connection. They choose deception because they have nothing real to offer. Your capacity for deep, authentic love is actually what attracted them to you in the first place. That same capacity will attract genuinely loving people once you're free from this false connection. The problem was never that you loved too much. The problem was that you were loving someone incapable of appreciating what you Offer. The courage you're showing by facing this uncomfortable truth, instead of staying in comfortable denial, demonstrates incredible strength. Most people choose to live in illusion rather than face painful reality. Your willingness to see and act on the truth is preparing you for a life of authenticity and genuine connection. This situation is actually redirecting you toward your real purpose and the relationships that will support it. Trust every uncomfortable feeling you've been experiencing about this person. Begin implementing protection strategies today before they realize you see through their mask. Remember that living in truth, however painful initially, is always better than building your life on someone else's lies. Take action now while awareness is on your side.